What's up, mama? Ready to get back into freaking workouts again? And you're like, I'm tired, I don't have time, and I am not freaking motivated, right? It's the end of July. We have 1 month left of summer, and it's like, I want to start. I totally do, but I am not feeling it, right? My name is Amanda Fisher of AmandaFisherCoaching.com. I help moms just like your badass get recommitted and back to consistent, strong, fabulous, smart workouts and healthy AF eating so you can rock your happy place in your body again in the least amount of time as possible. So we are going to dive in tonight on the 3 things that you need to know to get back into consistent workouts, getting back on the horse of working out again, midsummer or whatever time, right? If you're going through some like, I don't effing feel like it, I'm tired, I'm not motivated, I'm busy, like I want to do it, but also, oh my God, I got a lot going on, right? We're going to dive in. I'm going to teach you the 3 things that you need to know to get back into it and like in a positive and healthy way that feels really good for you, okay? Before we dive in, I want to remind you that the Get Back on Track Challenge kicks off on August 1st inside of my Kick-Ass Moms Workout Club, which is not next week, but the week after, right? This is where you get recommitted to simple and smart 30-minute workouts, a simple, guided, focused nutrition like topic or habit to practice every week, healthy eating, and making it as simple as possible so that you can feel strong, freaking confident in your body, positively, like that positive fuel and energy going through your veins again before fall gets here, all right? Next month inside of the Workout Club, August, is all about planning healthy meals for your family and for yourself, cooking once but eating 2 or 3 times, keeping it simple, keeping it like, let's do this stuff in the least amount of time as possible, because I know you still have a month of summer to live, plus you really just want to get kind of back, recommitted, reconsistent in those workouts and healthy eating habits again before we get into the school year and time starts to steal away from us, right? So if that's you, drop me a comment and let me know, and I will give you a link to a 10-day all access pass into the Kick-Ass Moms Workout Club to check out the Get Back on Track Challenge that starts on August 1st. Cool? Just drop me a comment. All right, here's what you got to know. The 3 things that you have to know, that you need to know, that you probably already do know, but you just need some help unpacking when it comes to getting back to workouts again, getting back that consistency, getting back on the horse, right? When you don't effing feel like it for a variety of reasons, okay? So first and foremost, thing number 1 that I think is underrated and that no mother on the planet allows themselves to think or realize or even toy with is that obviously, there are seasons of life, right? We're in a summer season right now, and none of us like to acknowledge this, but I don't know about you, but I spent the month of June and half of July going hard. Not necessarily on workouts, but like going hard to swimming lessons, going hard to VBS, going hard to softball, going hard to T-ball, going hard to, oh my God, we can go like have social barbecue fun stuff, go to the pool, like all of that kind of stuff, right? Summer offers so much stuff, and if you live where I live, it's all in one like 6-month window where you got to try to get as much done, when the weather is decent, right? And so a lot of us over freaking commit during summer. And so then we're like, oh my God, well, like during, like February through May, I can always do like 3 to 4 workouts a week, and it's fabulous, and it's not a big deal, and it's like awesome, and I'm like consistent AF, and it like feels good, and I feel good, right? And then summer rolls around, and we're like, I am dragging ass to get 2 workouts done, right? It's like, it's taking everything that I have to knock out 2 workouts when my brain tells me, hello, Amanda, you should be able to stick to 4. Never mind all of this freedom and swimming lessons and nice weather and sunshine and fun and all the cool shit that happens during summer, right? This happens every summer. And I think if you would check back to your, if you had a little journal and you could check back to last summer, I think you might find that you were in that same place as well. This is cyclical, right? This is not a big deal. So what I want to remind you of first and foremost, before you start freaking out about like, I suck, I'm not getting my workouts done, what's wrong with me? Why can't I keep up with it? Why am I missing out on my walking habit? Or why did I get one workout done in the last 10 days when normally I would have had like 3, 4, maybe even 5, right? You got to stop beating yourself up. You're in a season, right? You're in a season. And so you can sit there and you can make your ass miserable and continue to beat yourself up about like missing workouts and not being consistent. Or you can choose to start seeing it differently, right? I live big in summer. So that means all of that hard work from January, February, March, April, when I was less busy, when my stress levels, time, sleep schedule, work schedule, family schedule, who knows what, when it was all more like open and free for me to be able to kick ass at my workouts 4 to 5 times a week, I put that time in the bank, right? So all of that hard work that I did, those beautiful ass consistent weeks of 3, maybe even 4 workouts for months on end are allowing me to coast right now in summer and live big. Maybe work out just a hair less, but also live big, right? That's huge. So when you're in that place where you're like, I'm not working out enough, I need to get back on the horse. Oh my God, blah, 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 blah. Just stop for a hot second. Are you in a season of life that's requiring you to live more versus work out more? That's okay. It's totally fine to acknowledge that. And it's absolutely okay to want that for yourself. Those times where you do have, like the falls and the winters, those seasons tend to be a little bit more forgiving to having workout time and whatever in the winter. Those times pave the way for you to live big and enjoy and pay off so that you can kick ass during the summer. It's okay to be up here one season and then dip down a little bit for a couple weeks, a month, or 2 months. That's perfectly normal, right? So I really, before I give you the other 2 things, right? The other 2 like kind of keys to this, I really want you to understand your mindset. You're likely beating your ass up about stuff that doesn't need to even exist. And so we're creating this like emotional shitstorm about workouts. Why? What's the point? Did you rob a bank? No. You just are probably doing 2 workouts a week compared to 3 or 4. Is that a crime? My God, no. That's wonderful. So first and foremost, consistency, workout consistency is fluid. It's not boom, you hit 3 to 4 workouts every week like clockwork, you perfect little, petunia, and really get that shit done. It is fluid. It ebbs and flows, right? Allow it to. And don't make it mean shit about yourself if you are hitting 2 workouts, right? When you're used to hitting 4, don't make it mean something about you. Who needs to beat down on themselves like that? We have enough going on in life. We don't need to beat down on ourselves for workouts as well, right? So that's first and foremost a mindset shift that you likely need to make. It's okay, right? There's also some responsibility in that. Is it really that I'm living big here and allowing my workouts from the winter, from the spring, whatever, to carry me right now? Or am I really just avoiding getting back into it because it feels like a project, right? So there's some self-responsibility there. Second thing, hitting your workouts, getting back on the horse when you're not feeling like it. The motivation is in the tank. You're freaking tired. You're busy. You need to map your movement. You need to create a roadmap for yourself every week about where your movement's going, right? And here's what I want you to think about. Let's say you do this on Sunday. You sit down on Sunday with like your planner or whatnot. That's when I do this for myself, right? And I'm like, what can I realistically commit to this week? Not, okay, go put 7 workouts on your planner. No, because that's just going to stress me out and make me feel like a failure because I know that that's not realistic. What can I realistically commit to this week? What do I have going on stress-wise? What do I have going on sleep-wise? How's my body feeling? Also, where are there times on my schedule that work, right? What is realistic for me? Yeah, you can push the envelope here. If it's realistic for you to hit 3, that's perfect. Maybe you do schedule 3 or 4. But you don't have to go and be a hero and schedule 7 perfect sessions and then stress out when you miss the first one or the second one or the third one and then just completely spiral away the whole week, right? Map your movement. Where can you realistically commit to this sucker, right? How many workouts do you actually in your soul want to commit to. Have you ever considered that? Is working out this thing that you should do? Right? Have you made it into this thing that you should do to be healthy? You should do to be good enough? You should do to keep up with the Mom Joneses on the internet, right? Gross. Have you ever considered how many you unique individual badass, how many do you want to commit to? What if you don't effing want to do 4? Cool. But you want to do 2. There's your freaking answer, right? How many do you in your heart, in your head, in your soul actually want to commit to? Get honest with yourself and don't tell yourself stories about how it has to be different than that, right? And then get honest about yourself as well. Where are you least likely to bail? Because that's where you start placing those workouts on your schedule, right? Where are you least likely to bail? For me, during June, it was like, okay, I got a full day of work. And then at 4 o'clock, I get home, and by 4:45, we have to be on the road to a softball game. Yeah, realistic Amanda does not stick a workout at 4:05 p.m. hoping to get it done while I'm trying to pack a car, pack some snacks, pack some kids, pack some water bottles, pack the softball stuff to get to a game. That's where I'm going to bail on it. I'm going to be like, I don't have time, right? So I am least likely to bail in the morning at 5:30 a.m. specifically, right? Map your movement. Don't put it like workout on Monday. No. Make it specific. Workout at 5:45 a.m. on Monday or workout at 5:45 p.m. on Monday. Because if you're vague in your mapping of your movement, you're going to be vague on your commitment to yourself. And you are a boss who deserves a full ass commitment, right? So don't vague this one, okay? Third thing, and this is probably like the tough love portion that I have needed the most in my own life, in my own workout life, that once I realized this trigger for myself, it was like, oh my God, this is it, right? Just start. And I know you want to come through the screen right now and like kind of flick me in the forehead because that sounds annoying, right? Just start a workout. But here's what goes on. Us moms, we have at least 9 million things running through our head at any given time, right? At any given time. We're trying to calculate what we have to do yet today, what's for supper, who's got to be where, what bill is due, blah, 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 maybe solving world peace in our head as well, right? And we have so much going on that we overwhelm ourselves with information and we run our energy down into the ground, right? So we get into this, that gets us into this headspace where we're like, oh my God, I don't have time. I'm too busy. I'm too busy to actually start working out. I'm too busy to get the thing done. It's okay. I'll do it tomorrow. It's okay. I'll do it Wednesday. It's okay. I'll do it next week is a better week to start. And pretty soon you haven't gotten a workout done and you've pushed it off for 3 weeks in a row, right? Even though you know that you want to, right? 9 times out of 10, you feel like you do not have time. Your energy sucks. You're way too effing tired. And you would just literally rather scrub the kitchen floor with your toothbrush than start a workout. And if that's you, you are 100, a million, 1,000, 1,100, whatever, a percentage normal. You are all the way normal, right? You will never feel motivated. You will feel motivated maybe 9 times out of 10 to start a workout. When I realized about myself, this was a game changer because I was like, I get bucky before I have to start workouts. I make excuses up. I throw a fit. I shit talk myself. I make up massive stories in my head about why I possibly cannot do a workout, right? But here's the thing. When I just literally start warming up or the first exercise of whatever workout I'm in, right? It's like immediately my brain was like, oh my God, this was exactly what I needed. But I couldn't see that until I just started. There was too much mentally in the way. I was telling myself too many stories mentally to see that I needed to just start. So for you, I'm wondering if you could just remove the emotion out of it. Oh, you're throwing a little dramatic fit about having to work out. Cool. I do that all the time. Oh, you're like getting a little bitchy. Cool. I do that all the time. Oh, you're like, I don't have time. Cool. None of us do. We make it, right? We make it. This is the shitty part of getting back on the workout horse is it's like taking that emotional bullshit out of the equation and starting anyway, right? 9 times out of 10, you're going to be like, this was exactly what I needed, but you would not have known that until you started the workout. And like 5 minutes in, you're like, Yes. Yes. I'm so glad that I gave myself this gift, right? 9 times out of 10, you're like, this was exactly what I needed. But you will not ever see that 9 times out of 10 until you just start, because there is too much. I should do the dishes. I should pay the bills. I should play with my kids. I feel guilty for leaving my kids. I should go water the garden. I should go start a load of laundry, do the dishes, load the dishwasher, and then I will get to my workout. No, you won't. You need to just calm your jets on all that shit, and you need to just start the workout, right? 9 times out of 10, 5 minutes in, you're going to be like, this was exactly what I needed. And you are going to finish that sucker, and you're going to feel like a boss. And you're going to be like, I am so proud of myself for doing that. Thank God I did that. That was exactly what I needed, right? 1 time out of 10, you're probably going to quit that workout early because it wasn't what you needed for the day. But guess what? You learned something anyway. That day, you clocked it in for a couple minutes. You truthfully checked in with yourself. You gave it an honest attempt, and then it was done, right? This is pretty awesome. This is pretty badass, right? You just starting wipes away that emotional shit. Just take it off the table. Like, what would you, if you remove the emotion from the equation, what would the answer be? You know what the answer would be, right? If there was no emotional bullshit swirling around in there, you know what the answer would be. Get out of your own way. Just start. Assess the situation 5 minutes in. I guarantee you're going to have your answer, okay? And what these 3 things do together, so it's so funny because it's like, I don't feel motivated to work out. You shouldn't. You really will not feel motivated. I can't talk. I'm sorry. Motivated to work out like ever. Like most of the time. I love to work out because I know of what it does for me and my capability and my mental strength and my physical strength, right? I love that. But I didn't know that I loved that until I had that trained that muscle in my brain to say, I don't feel like it too effing bad. I'm going to start anyway. I can stop if it's the day to not finish the workout. But I'm also going to start and really get honest with myself and assess that situation, right? You will not feel motivated until you start, because that's when you can get the clear picture in your mind of, yep, that's the honest picture. That's the honest assessment. Like, yes, this is exactly what I needed, right? So friendly reminder, motivation to work out only shows up after you've done it or started. Seriously. 98% of the time. And I can tell you that being pretty effing consistent for 10 years, that's true. And when I realized this last part about myself, like when I don't feel like it is often when I need it the most. When I do feel tired is often when I need it the most. When I feel mentally overwhelmed and unsettled is often when I need it the most. Those have been my most impactful, breakthrough, powerful, personal record-setting workouts. When I was about to tell myself, I'm gonna bail today, and I didn't, and I just started because I couldn't see first through the mental overwhelm of life that was exactly the thing that I needed to get done, right? So let's recap, because I know it. If you're feeling like I'm not motivated, I am too busy, I'm freaking exhausted, don't feel bad. I know, like we all get in those cycles, right? It's okay if you're in that cycle. You don't need to beat yourself up for being in that cycle. The other side of the coin is though, okay, if I truthfully want to do these things, if I want to work out, I need to figure out a way to handle this situation and get myself course corrected or taking action, right? So let's review the steps. Understand that sometimes you are in a season of life that it feels like you are a little more off the wagon than on, and that's okay. You don't need to be guns blazing 1,000,000% all the time, because those times that you are, those couple months in a row that you are, literally carry you to the times when you're like, it's summer, I'm living big and I'm doing every summer fun thing, and my workouts are going to take a back seat for a hot second, and that's okay. There's no need to beat myself down about that. 2, you're gonna map your movement, and you're gonna be honest about where it fits and what you want to do and how you will stick to it and exactly what time it goes on your schedule, right? And you're not just throwing shit on your schedule just to throw workouts on your schedule. There's going to be a purpose there, right? Number 3, you are going to remove the emotional bullshit before it's time to just start when you're telling yourself a story, and you are going to just start because you know now with this tip that 9 times out of 10, you're going to feel bitchy when you need to start a workout. You're going to not want to, you're going to tell yourself you're too tired. You're going to tell yourself a whole bunch of stuff. You're going to feel guilty for needing to leave your kids and your family to go take care of yourself. And that's okay. That's just emotional baggage. And you can just take that off and tuck it away for a hot second and start. And 5 minutes in, then reassess the situation and see how you feel. And I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, you're going to be like, holy shit balls, this was exactly what I needed for me. I needed this recharge time. I needed this regroup time. I needed this connection back into my body, right? 1 time out of 10, you're going to be like, F this, I'm out early. That's fine. You get to make that rule as well, right? Those are the 3 things. I need to know which one was the most impactful for you. And remember, you can get inside of the Kick-Ass Moms Workout Club for with the 10-day all access pass. Like, jump in and just join us already, right? And kick off the Get Back on Track Challenge inside of the club. That starts August 1st. All about simple, healthy eating, meal planning, cooking once, making meals, twice or 3 times off of cooking just 1 time. Powerful lunches for yourself to take back to work. Simple strength, structured approach to workouts. 3 times 30-minute sessions every week. And they are going to make you stronger, more powerful, and even more badass than you are right now. Cool. Drop me a comment in below if you want the link to that and to check it out and see what it's all about for you. Cool. And then take advantage of that 10-day all access pass, right? Like, jump on that shit. Let's get you strong, freaking confident, freaking rocking your shit before fall even gets here. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.